Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NGD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to rub the salt in anyone's wounds or state the obvious or anything, but this one has been beaten down quite a bit. Although today, the bulls did start to show some signs of strength after, like I said, really getting beat down. The bulls did show some upwards price action here. So, kind of want to just focus on some levels of support and resistance, and that'll kind of help us answer whether or not, this bounce actually means anything or not. Means anything. How am I defining that? Well, I think we can all agree that if a bounce is actually a bounce and quote unquote means something, then the price is going to progress in the upwards direction. The price is not going to go back to where it was because, well, by definition, that's just not making progress going back to where you were. So that's why to me, $2.60 is very important, because when you stop and think about it, assuming we can agree on the logic, but if the price closes below 260 or worse yet, separates to the downside, at that point in time, what's going on? Well, that's putting the price right back to right around these lows where it already was. Again, going back, not really a sign of any sort of true bounce, or true strength or anything like that. Whereas let's say the price does what it's been doing a couple more times, bounces around, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a base of lows right here. You'd have this base of lows down there. If you picture each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps making progress in the upwards direction. And again, that's what a bounce is, right? A bounce makes progress as time goes by. So whether or not today's price action is just a dead cat bounce or a fake bounce, well, let's see if the price can make progress. Obviously, if it goes back below 260 and then continues to roll over to the downside, well, this was just simply put a fake bounce. It didn't have any sort of genuine power behind it. So 260 definitely a very important level of support. In the event that can hold, next level down there around $2.45. What about areas of resistance? First key overall area of resistance, going to call right here at that point $2.80. If $2.80 can be broken, the next key level to keep an eye on up there at this former area of support, and that sits at $2.95. And in my opinion, top priority is by no means breaking levels of resistance. Top priority for me is just building some higher bases and trying to start to show signs of progress via just not going back to where it was, but getting some sideways price action. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but a whole lot of volume in this one today. Tomorrow should be pretty interesting. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.